Okay. On this day, which is February 20th, 2025, I wanted to make this video for a reason. And most of the videos that I do make is for a reason. You know, sometimes your heart really gets heavy. And if people pay attention to the videos or anything that a person is saying or trying to get a point across, take heed, okay? I'm not doing well. And I'm not one for trying to keep up with trying to fake and act like I'm doing well when I'm not. Now, what I can do, of course, we have our good days, we have our bad day, our days. And most of the things I'm dealing with is other people. And I really don't have anyone to talk to. I talk to my daughters. I talk to my youngest daughter and my daughter. I have three daughters and a son. Typically on a daily basis, or if it ain't daily, every other day. But you best believe me and my youngest daughter talk pretty much 5 days, 6 days. She has a busy schedule. She has children. She has to take them to doctor's appointments. She has children that has asthma. Sometimes she has to go get them from school, allergies, etc. She's a mom, soccer mom. And I don't like to be selfish. That's the word I want to use because she is there for me. She's in a different state. That's the reason why I keep talking about wanting to move. I need to move and I want to. Now, I don't know which one is more important. Is it a need or a want? However, it's both to me. The thing that really bothers me, I'm trying to keep it together here, is why. Why should a person all their life have to feel like no one really care or love them? I felt that when I had my husband. He's not here. And I feel that way with some of my children. I'm being truthful. But I can't say the other ones don't. It's just that I don't hear from them as often as I want to, okay, or they should. This girl that stay out here in my apartment complex where I live at, you know, Amazon and UPS and all these delivery, FedEx, they have a tendency of dropping your packages off at the wrong door. Instacart, DoorDash, Ubers, whatever it is. And where I live at, there's two of the same numbers on the same floor, but the addresses is different. Hers is in the front, mine's in the back, and if they pay attention, they can see that mine's is this way and hers is in the front. Well, they pretty much are lazy. And my packages get put there. I know for a fact. So let me get to the point. So I knew my package was there one time. And I went and knocked on their door. And I said, "Excuse me. Excuse me." Very nice, not acting aggressive or nothing. And my granddaughter was with me. At the time, I think she was six. Six. She'll be 10 in May. And she said, "Can I go with you, Grandma?" I said, "Sure." So she went with me. And like I said, we on the same floor, me and the girl. I knew my package, I knew she had it because the picture that they took was the same mat in front of the door that she had. So I'm going to get to what I'm trying to talk about. Let me tell you something. I don't hold grudges. She cussed me out in front of my granddaughter. I think that's what bothered me the most. And it wasn't so much of her having my package, it's just how she was talking. And I got mouthy back, but then sometimes you got to come back because I had my granddaughter. I didn't want my granddaughter to see this, and I don't know what she was capable of doing. People are crazy nowadays, right? She had a house full of people on the inside, and I think a little bit they was partying. She probably was showing out. She called me a bitch, and I said, "That's okay. I am one. Thank you for saying that." And I politely walked away. Her conscience must be eating her up. She had to deliver my food twice through Instacart because I guess she does that side hustle. And you could kind of tell she was a little nervous, but I talked to her polite. I said, "Thank you so much. You have a good day or a nice day." So she brought me a package again. I mean, my food order again. And Christmas came around the month 2024. She knocked on my door and she said, "I have some extra candy canes. I have one, no, actually, I have two, but one of them I'm giving to my daughter, and then the other one I'm gonna give to someone because I don't really eat candy and stuff like that for real. I don't. I eat food, and I don't have to have no desserts, cookies, pies, cakes, or nothing. And that's pretty much how we was raised. My mom cooked meals, and we ate a lot of fruits, vegetables, and on the holidays, of course, we was able to eat it, but she didn't just load us down with no sweets. So my packages was getting left at her house. And I think this happened a total of 3 times. And she knocked on my door. She asked me, did I want the candy? She brought me my packages on 3 separate occasions. Matter of fact, today, she knocked on my door, said my name. But I'm not too quick to open up no door just because somebody know my name. And I didn't look through no peephole or nothing. And she said what she said, so I know it was legit. She said my name. She said I have 2 packages, and I know she couldn't have been lying because I was waiting on them. But the UPS people, the brown truck, they stated that they were supposed to come last week, yesterday, today, between this time, this time, this time, and they came sooner. Okay. So I asked her, I said, "Do you know of someone that's looking for some furniture?" And she said, "I'll check around or ask around." She said, I said, "You come in the house and look at the tables." She came in. She asked me, did I have a Facebook? And I told her yes. And she said, add me on Facebook and we can send me the photos. And I did through the Messenger, uh, Messenger app that's connected to Facebook. Why am I saying this? I'm not a bad person. I know I'm not. I always get my feelings hurt. I mean, my feelings have been hurt by my kids. And I'm just I just feel empty sometimes. I pray, I read my Bible, my book, but you still sometimes need to vent, let it out. And that's what I'm doing. I said, you know what? I'm on YouTube. and I have subscribers, or people will subscribe to my channel. I have a story in me. I started gradually telling it. I don't care. I will share it with the world. And so I'm feeling this way. My older sister's going to die. I know God has the final say, but it's going to happen. See, what people don't realize is I shared this on my other YouTube channel. I said I have one, Mona's Life and More. It was Mona Vegan Lifestyle, but I just changed it last week because I'm going to start putting content over there. So, Mona's Life and More. Okay. Anything you could go and check that page out and see. It's been no. I had that page since 2009, and I told a story about that before. And I was just getting on here, making a playlist, and then in 2018, when I moved into my place, I would say, you know what, I'm gonna get on here because that's when you start hearing about content. But anyhow, fast forward, I'm going to say what I gotta say. And I think I might seem like I'm a little bit all over the place because I'm a little anxious, sad, hurt. I'm the second child my mom had, and I worked in the profession, certified nurse's assistant. If I never shared this, and I worked in nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and I worked with hospice before. I did, and so I worked with terminally ill patients, and I even worked with someone that I went to take care of her on a Saturday. No, it was a Sunday weekend. Okay, and I worked 7 to 7, 7 in the morning, 7 at night. She had around the clock care, and then after I leave, someone was there, and she passed away, and I was the only one there. Okay, only one there. Never experienced nothing like this in my life. I didn't panic. I did the right thing. I called 911. I called the family, and did what I needed to do. Okay. And when I tell you, now this is showing you the character of how I am. That family was so thankful and grateful and that I was there. I mean, I mean, I done had FBI screenings, background check. And when I say FBI, that's deep. I'm dealing with people. I was a child care provider, had a daycare in my home when I lived in Germany, and came back to the States. And in 1999, I got registered through the state I live in to do child care because I did not want no one paying me out their pocket because I've been screwed before. Still to this day, I still have that number and I can do it. I was a foster mom from 2005 to 2008. The little girl that was in my care was 17 days old when I got her. Okay. How I got her was my niece, my mom, and all my sisters and my brother knew her mom and dad. I didn't because they used to live in the state and I moved here. But anywho, and my niece was talking to the dad. Dad told her what was going to happen because the little baby never went home. Her other kids that was with her ended up going into foster care, and three of them ended up staying together. There was a total of four. She was the only little girl, and they got adopted out. That baby still should be mine. Well, she's a grown woman now. But the husband that I was married to, Been married twice, okay? Second husband. He did the most horrible thing to me. He didn't do nothing to the baby. No. Now, mind you, January is a bad month for me. The baby and her siblings was supposed to go to juvenile court, and we had to still have what you call it, meetups because the babies still, the mother still have rights. That's what I'm trying to say. I was sick, so I couldn't take her, but me and him both had her in our care. So because we was married, he was able to take her. Now, mind you, if we had made an arrangement, someone could have came and got her, but we had her and we typically took her. He comes back home. Here I am thinking, I said, well, hell, I never experienced anything like this. I thought they took the baby then. He left her there. Let me show you how God works. Now, mind you, this is in 2008. 2012, this lady was coming to my house, and I needed help at the time because I had injured myself. And they were sending somebody out to assess me. Okay? I had injured my leg, my back, a whole bunch. So I was getting help that way. And they said the name, the person that was coming to my house. I said, wait a minute. Her name sounds familiar. Lo and behold, when she came to the house, I said, I be darned. In my mind, I didn't say it like straight out, but I'm just kind of like foreshadowing, but telling the truth. She came. I said, I remember you. She was the kid's social worker, but she ended up switching her job to another company working for. And I asked her a question. I said, what happened? Because I said she was my baby, to my baby. And when she told me what he did, so basically he left the baby there, so that's abandonment. He told his family, he told lies. And when I told his sister, see, his family loved me, and so did my kids' family. Hmm. And when you have others, the husband that you're married to or the wife you're married to, and the family like you like that, they chewed him out. Chewed him out. He told a bald faced lie. He said, I didn't want the baby. He told a whole bunch of lies. But when that lady came in my home and told me what happened, that gave me closure. Because I knew he was lying. Oh, he was out of my life then. Oh, yes, he was out of my life. Mm-hmm. Gone. Because you did that intentionally and you did it a day after my birthday. And that's why I said January is a bad month for me because my mom passed away January 20th. My birthday's the 30th. Okay. And we lay my mom to rest the 31st. My uncle passed away that same day, 31st. And the baby that I had, this happened on 31st too of January. And when I tell you I should be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, I cry like my kids love that baby. She should have been with me. I was promised that if she get put up for adoption, I was gonna be able to have her because, like I said, I had that baby when she was 17 days old until she was almost 4 more months. She would have been 3. She used to call me mama and everything. I bought clothes for her. Didn't no state give me not one red penny for that child. I only got a check for $250, and that's because the lady that was coming, because they had to come supervise visits and all that stuff, come and check welfare checks on the child because they had to start doing that because they said so many kids was getting lost in the system. I forgot to turn off my do not disturb on my other phone. And so I showed her the receipts and everything. She said, "Whoa." She said, "You spend it down to the T." I spent all that money on that baby. That's the only time I got some money. And that's because the woman uh, ended up making some kind of arrangements for me to get a clothing voucher. I didn't get no state assistance or nothing for that child. I and that man, we bought things for her like she was really ours. And when I first got her, she had two black bags. One of them was kind of like filled with formula bottles and maybe blankets, and the other one had I don't even remember if the baby had any clothes, but anyhow, just two like diaper bags full of stuff. My niece had her baby August of that year, 2005. I got her in May of 2005. And when my niece had a baby shower, people bought some things because my niece had told them for her, the baby I had. So that kind of gave me a jump start. But I had to start from scratch. Scratch. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. All my life, I feel like I just hurt. I just hurt. I just hurt. And this is not me trying to act like I'm suicidal, because I wouldn't take my life. And this might sound selfish to say. How much is a person supposed to bear? And this is not for people to say, I go through things. We go through things in life. But do we have to go through things because other people cause us to be this way? Do we have to go through things because how they done us? Do we have to go through things because typically everything I'm experiencing like on a not my problem thing. Nothing is me. I'm working on me. I work on this. I work on my health. I I went to doctor January 27th. I had to get lab work because it's been a while because I have thyroids, okay? And they have to check your levels and everything else in your kidneys, your livers, everything functioning. That's what they do when they do lab. That's why they take so many tubes of blood. They run a multiple tests on you. And they have a portal. And I got an email and I went and checked my portal. Everything is A1 with me. I'm on a weight loss journey. I take a weight loss pill. I take a pill for my thyroid's Graves' disease. Okay? Those are on two pills I take. The rest of the pills are supplements I take. That's what they are, supplements. See, I'm sharing this on this channel. I've done shared it on my other one. I take supplements. I take vitamin C, B12, Essentia, D3, excuse me. Uh, uh, I'm looking over here. Vitamin E, vitamin D. Then you got the calcium. I take all of these. I make this up every night, every night. So when I get up in the morning, I can just take them. I ain't got to worry about saying, "Oh, I forgot to take that," because I have it already made. I'm at a one, and that's C. But Essentia has it in there. But I was taking C and Essentia immune health. Okay, I'm venting, I'm ranting, and I'm doing this because I feel like crying. I'm doing this because I told my sisters yesterday, I said, why do we have to wait? Not me, but I said we, when something really is wrong, to talk. I don't have no hate for no one. I love my sisters, and they've done me wrong. I love them. And I pray. I pray for my sisters. I pray for my dad. I pray for myself. I pray for my kids. I pray for my grandchildren. I pray for the world, the nation. I pray for everything. And I'm saying to myself, like, that's why I talk. That's why I said it's good to have support. I speak about that firmly. I don't have it, but I'm for it. I'm for the right. I'm for support. I'm for motivating. I'm for uplifting. I'm not negative. Me sharing this is not being negative. This is a person pretty much you would call in a sense crying out. And I'm going to stick beside any and everything I say. Any and everything I say. I was going to share my testimony, and I still might do it tonight because I just feel like talking, but it's going to be on a separate video. I'm a believer. I pray. I worship. I was telling my daughter, I got my speaker right there, right here. This speaker, and my window's right there, right in front. On Sundays, I crack it. I don't care if it's cold. And there's a church right in the back of where I live at. Right there. And I have it cracked. And I'm not doing it for them to say to hear it, but of course I know they can hear it because the drive parking lot's there. And so I put on my spiritual music, not blasting so loud, but hey, it's in the daytime, and I'll be respectful. I pray, I worship, I stand up, and I give God praises. See, this is my motto, and no one have to believe it or go along with me. Worship at home. Talk to God, whatever you call him, the Most High God. Talk to him. I do that. And when I talk to him, I don't ask him for nothing. I don't ask God for nothing. I just talk to him like I'm talking right now. He's sitting right here beside me, and I'm talking to him. He did not say I couldn't be weak. He did not say I couldn't. He didn't not tell me not to cry. I believe. I have faith in everything. I'm not causing these things to happen to me, but people are doing these things to me. I hope you follow what I'm saying. And I'm saying to myself, I'll keep to myself. I don't trust people because I'm talking about those that I'm around or have done me wrong. I don't be up in their space. Because when I tell you, there's a lot I'm not saying. I'm trying to be nice. I'm 59 years old. I want to be a homeowner. That could still happen. I have a dream. That's why I talk about a plan, a purpose, goals. That's why I talk about accountability. That's why I talk about strategies. That's why I talk about get up with a purpose, a plan, and goals. I do this. On my other channel, I get up every morning because I'm on my weight loss journey and talk about that on there. And I have my breakfast and I share what I'm having and leaving some motivation and uplifting and encouraging words. And I even say these words: I'm doing this for me and I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for me and it's helping me and I want to do it for you. This is me doing it. When someone see it, they be like, just like I can look at somebody's video or something. I know I'm not the only one going through stuff. And somebody's stuff is worse than mine, but I can say, you know what? This person done came long ways. This is just, it's not right though. And believe me, if I was to spill everything, I don't care. If I was to tell everything, people would think I'm lying. Everything I'm going through. And that's why I'm stronger into reading and keeping myself accountable. I got a Bible right here I'm looking at. It's open. I have books and scriptures in this and reflections in this and prayers in this. I got it from this pastor. I got 3 of his books right on my TV stand in my room. And in here, you got 365 days. It's like a calendar. Okay. And then in this one right here says grace connection. And then you would get the scripture, and this is coming from Hebrews 4th chapter 16th verse. Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need. And then this one over here says God's will. I read just like everybody bleed. That's because everybody bleed, right? Everybody can shed a tear, cry. I'm not going against anything that God has for me. No. But you wake up, you fine. I don't wake up with saying, some people say, oh, I know this ain't going to be no good day. I don't do that. I wake up, thank you, God, for allowing me to see another day. Even if I don't say that, I'm sitting on the side of the bed praying and stuff. I talk to him. I talk to him when I lay down in the bed. He's in my presence. That's why I said I could tell a testimony, and I'm going to share that. So this is going to be the end of this one. This is me speaking out, talking, venting, ranting, telling a story. But let me tell you one thing about it. Everything I'm saying is the God's honest truth. I don't understand at all. My house to me, or my apartment to me, is not a home to me no more. And I say this for a reason. I'm forever glad and blessed to have it because where I was. I done share that. I done went from having nice things, and I'm not materialistic by far. Nice things and having it, and then I didn't have it, and then I had it, but ended up moving, coming back. This didn't miss me losing my mom. I didn't know what was going on in my mind and how I was doing, and got dogged and mistreated and beaten and helping people. Now helping. And this is what happened to me. That's why I said how I was homeless at 52. If I was young, I might have been younger than that. I'm 59 now. If I can do the math real quick, This happened in 2014. So, okay, let me do my math all over again. Okay, so I was 48, so I wasn't homeless then. A year after that, March, so about 49. Dang, I said 52. Well, I was 49. Sleeping on the sofa in the bed with my sister, helping her so she wouldn't die, to get her back to health. Because she wasn't a mobile, lost her mobility. And oh my goodness. And in the midst of that, I went through hell. And this is not a cuss word. And this is 2 years and 3 months. I lived with my sister and I took care of her. And I got treated like a dog. And I say that because it's the truth. Breaking up fights and uh, uh, so that's the plan that God has for me. No, he don't. People are just mean. People are wicked. That is not of God. He didn't ask nobody to treat me like that. I'm about to conclude this live and I'm gonna probably come back on and share my testimony